17 years ago, on July 28, 2005, a newborn baby boy was found unalive in Brantford, Ontario. He was named Baby Parker after Parkside Drive, a street near where his body was found, by a woman walking her dog. Baby Parker was found wrapped in a towel near Parkside Drive and Dufferin Avenue. The next day, Brantford police received a call from a homeowner who found a bloodied object in their backyard. This was revealed to be Baby Parker's placenta through DNA. The baby's body was taken to Sick Kids Hospital in Toronto for a post-mortem examination while police canvassed the area. They visited over 200 homes and took DNA samples in the hopes of tracking down a match. Baby Parker's discovery led to the largest investigation by Brantford police. A week after the body was found, police received a letter that claimed to be from the mother, explaining she was a teenager who hid her pregnancy because she didn't know who the father was. The writer went on to explain while partying at Lansdowne Park, she began having contractions and eventually gave birth. A female friend helped with the delivery and told her the baby was dead and hid the body in some bushes with plans to come back later.
I am the young girl who had sex with some of the boys in the neighborhood, it said. We were out partying in Lansdowne Park when I started to have contractions. My friend helped me through it. She told me my baby was dead. I'm going to come into the station and confront you.
An autopsy showed the baby was alive at birth and had trauma to his ribs and skull. The letter ended with the writer asking police not to perform DNA tests out of fear that the father would be located, stating he had nothing to do with it. She promised to eventually come forward after she mustered up the courage. Police have not heard from the writer since. The OPP Behavioral Science Department helped analyze the letter, profiling the likely mother as a 13 to 17-year-old at the time who either lived close by to the community or had connections to the area. Today, the mother is estimated to be about 30 to 34 years of age. Fingerprints found on the letter have not been matched to anyone in police databases, meaning they have never been charged or convicted with a crime before.
From that letter, we were able to capture some fingerprints. But again, same as the DNA, we haven't been able to match that to anybody, which indicates to us that the mother had no involvement and has had no involvement in the criminal justice system either before the birth or since that time.
Despite an intense investigation, police have been unable to identify the mother of Baby Parker or the friend who may have helped conceal the body. A DNA profile revealed that Baby Parker was 89% Caucasian and 11% Native. Both of his parents would have looked Caucasian in appearance. No drugs or alcohol were found in Baby Parker's system. The towel Baby Parker was wrapped in was a beige Select Editions Cambridge towel made of 100% cotton with a label that said "See Same." The 2-foot by 4-foot towel was sold exclusively at Walmart at the time. 20 days after his body was discovered, Baby Parker was buried at Mount Hope Cemetery with funeral costs covered by Beckett and Glaves Funeral Home. 40 people attended. A tiny white coffin covered with white roses and a few stuffed animals was lowered into the ground. Police said that over the years, several persons of interest have been identified in the case, but were eventually eliminated as being the child's parents. If you were with a group of youths in any of the parks or local hangout spots several days prior to the discovery, please come forward, a police statement reads. You may hold key information without realizing the importance. Although 17 years have passed since the time of the incident, officers who have been involved in the investigation remain committed to finding Baby Parker's mother, father, or anyone else who may have information to assist in providing closure on the case. The current officer on the case is Detective John Allen. Anyone with any information about the death of Baby Parker can contact him at 519-756-0113, extension 2266, or Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-8477. Have you ever heard about this case? If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please do so. Like and share the video. and I'll see you in the next one.
Police tape sealed off a Brantford park 11 years ago.
How long is she staying then?
It's where Margaret Littlewood made a gruesome discovery and ran home to get her daughter, Wendy Reeves.
We both went so she could confirm that I had found a dead baby.
Police named the child Baby Parker because he was found near Parkside Drive soon after teens in the neighborhood were questioned by police, including Reeves' own daughter.
And when they knew I had a 13-year-old daughter, they said they needed to interview her. They had her write out, it was almost a declaration, I can't exactly remember what it was now, and sign it. And then it came on the news that there was a letter. So we figured that that's what they were doing. They were looking for the handwriting.
The letter was addressed to the police and only excerpts of it were made public up until last year. That's when investigators decided to release the entire 3 pages, hoping it would generate some leads. I am the young girl who had sex with some of the boys in the neighborhood, it said. We were out partying in Lansdowne Park when I started to have contractions. My friend helped me through it. She told me my baby was dead. I'm going to come into the station and confront you. But that never happened. Now police are revealing they have another clue.
From that letter, we were able to capture some fingerprints. But again, same as the DNA, we haven't been able to match that to anybody, which indicates to us that the mother had no involvement and has had no involvement in the criminal justice system either before the birth or since that time.
Investigators also looked online and asked Reeves' daughter to help.
It was the MSN, and they asked her to keep track, almost be vocal about it, and see if there was any chatter on there.
Social media back then wasn't as prevalent as it is today, but we would have explored all investigative options that we had to us at that time.
Littlewood and Reeve visit Baby Parker's gravesite every summer, praying his mother will one day come forward.
We just want him to be remembered, and we felt that he was really left alone.